back to another video, and in today's video we're going to be fitting these bad boys to the Mark 3 Audi TTS. Now this is a 15mm wheel spacer which I'll be putting on the rear, and we've got 12mm wheel spacers to go on the front. So for this one all you're going to need is a trolley jack, ideally your extended bolts, which all should come with the kit. I'll put a link to the spacer kit in below, and this to get off your wheel nut covers. So, oh yeah, and a 17mm bit. So let's get the car jacked up. So what we're going to do, we're just going to break the seal on our nuts before we jack the car up. So let's get this in. So give it a sharp pull up. Alright, give it one quick turn, should be fine. That's for our locking wheel nut. All this stuff, your locking wheel nut bolt, your little pin to get the covers off, should be in the boot of your car. So have a look in the boot, they're in there. But because we're going to do one side at a time, let's do the front now, and then we'll jack the car up. So you want to get your pin, just place it in that little hole, and a sharp tug, it comes right off. Right, so again, you just want to loosen off these bolts like that. And there you go. So now we'll get the car jacked up, we'll get the wheels off. 2 tips when you're jacking up a car: get underneath, find your jack point, because you don't want to be bending or breaking anything underneath. And also really, you should put it on an axle stand once it's up on the jack, because the jack could fail, it's not safe. Whether we'll do that today or not remains to be seen. What we're going to do is get the wheel up off the floor. That'll do it. So we don't want to go higher than we need to. So now, let's get the rest. Let's get the wheel the rest of the way off. Put that on the right one. You just want to be careful there the wheel doesn't drop off. Get our wheel locking nut bolt again. There we go. Great success. So we just be careful with our wheel. They are absolutely filthy. So I can really stand it up there for a minute. Now, like I said, we've got 15mm hub centric spacers for the back. So if you slide it on, you'll see it lines up perfect. We've also got extended bolts and extended locking bolts. All comes in the kit. Again, the link for the kit will be in the description. So let's get the wheel back. Right, so you get your wheel back in place. This is going to be the tricky part, making sure the hub doesn't move. So thank you, assistant. Oh, every finger, every single one.
Oh, my neck, my back, my neck and my back. Oh.
Right, so you want to try and get as much leverage you can. Get one bolt in as quick as you can, just to hold everything in place, because otherwise your spacer will move, your wheel will move, and you'll crush your hand like I just did. So you want to get the rest of your bolts. Thank you, assistant.
longer than a few minutes later.
Right, what I'll do, just give him a little tighten. Start off our lock. And there we go. Spacer fitted. Now, if we come around to the side of the car and look up the side at the way the wheel sits now and how it sits a lot more flush with the arch, if we go around to the side with no spacer on it, you can see how deep in the arch the wheel sits. So it does make quite a big difference. Right, let's get the front one on. Right, so again, come around to the front, find your jack point, which I've already done. Be very gentle, careful. That will do us. Ensure the jack's locked in place, which it is. Grab your wheel gun. So what we're going to do, we're not going to move her too far away this time. We're going to grab our 12mm spacer in front. Line it up. Gonna grab one of my new black extendable bolts, or extended bolts, sorry. There we go. Again, a little bit awkward. Lucky if you use it sped up. But for me, a little bit awkward. But once you're in, you're in. Once the car sits back down on all fours again, it'll proper draw. You'll see how far it sits out. I'll show you this side compared to the standard on the other side. And obviously when we drop the car back down, we'll give more final tighten. So let's drop the car down and see how these look. So, come around to the back. If you look on this side at how far they sit, and obviously when we drive the suspension will settle back down, and then we go around to the other side, you see an absolute massive difference. So, give me a couple minutes to do the other side, we'll get the car back down and I'll show you the finished article. Right, so the spacers are on. I took it for a run around the block so the suspension is set back down, and if we come around this side you can just see how much further out the wheel sits. I mean, look at that. There's so much of a difference. It gives it a meaner little stance, and I'm loving it. I think it's so much of a better stance for the car. 12mm on the back, 15mm on the front. So 100% I recommend. Everything you need is in the description below, all the links. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.